Now, as investors, I think we've all thought before, if I had £5,000 or £1,000, how would I start my investment journey again, knowing what I know now? Well, I was recently watching some of my older videos here on Future Investments, and I found them really fun, really enjoyable, because it was really all about precious metals and the start of my journey. And it got me thinking, how would I start buying precious metals again if I had £5,000? Okay, so let's get straight to the point. I'm starting again, theoretically. What gold would I buy with £5,000? The reason I picked £5,000 is because I think it's a fun figure. It's a relatively achievable figure for most people. And it's also a figure that I feel like most people would be comfortable with dumping into precious metals straight away. I think £10,000 is a little bit too high to be considered as a comfortable investment for your very first bulk purchase in precious metals, and anything below that would be, more incremental purchases. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Normally, I draft up my content, I pre-plan it, I come up with evidence, facts, but today I just wanted to roll off of the tip of the tongue. So, what would I buy starting again if I had £5,000? Well, I know one thing. I certainly wouldn't be buying one of these 1 kilogram Silver Britannia coins. Now, it's hard saying that actually, because when I look at it through the camera in this wonderful lighting, this coin really does look amazing. Why do I not put it on my channel more? Holy moly, this is a whopper, isn't it? A 1 kilogram Silver Britannia coin. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what was I saying? I was never going to buy another 1 kilogram Silver Britannia coin. Very difficult to justify that when holding this weighty precious metal. An absolutely stunning piece in my hand. God, it looks good, doesn't it? Wow. God. Okay. Be realistic, Future Investments. Would you buy one of these again? Probably not. Not with the £5,000 we're talking about. I feel like I would be better off putting that into other investments. So, let's really start the ball rolling. £5,000. What would I like to buy? Well, the first thing that comes to my mind, I have to admit, is 1 ounce Gold Britannias. They're a beautiful piece, a massive store of wealth, 24 karat gold bullion, and they're capital gains tax exempt. Very, very hard to justify, in my opinion. Now, we know that they're expensive. We know that gold is historically expensive. So how many of these 1 ounce Gold Britannias could I pick up, starting off with £5,000? Well, I could pick up 3 of these, and I would have about £200 spare. And I think that's great. Imagine you start your investment journey picking up 3 1 ounce Gold Britannia coins, and you've got £200 spare. Well, my first thought would be, what am I going to do with the £200? I've got 3 amazing 1 ounce Gold Britannias, a fantastic store of wealth, the best price possible, really, because there's the less premiums when comparing it to fractional gold. And yeah, it's really, really a good investment. So I've got £200 left. I've got 3 1 ounce Gold Britannias. What am I buying? Well, my first thought goes to diversification. Being that the topic of this episode is I'm starting again, what would I buy regarding gold with £5,000? I'm going to have to cheat the system a little bit here and say I'd probably stick £200 into silver. Now, I know that's a bit naughty because we're supposed to be talking about gold, but I feel like I can get away with that. £200 as a little side investment, a little diversification into commodities and precious metals. I feel like that's fair. So if I was to buy 3 of these 1 ounce Gold Britannias, what silver would I buy then? Well, we know that I can't now get one of these stunning 1 kilogram silver coins. They're about £1,000. So that leaves me to look onto maybe slightly bigger silver bars. But I honestly think I would continue picking up 1 ounce silver bars. £200. you're going to get quite a few 1 ounce silver bars. They're about £30 a bar at the moment, depending where you buy from. If you're getting more premium pieces like this stunning Una and the Lion bar, you're going to be fetching best part of £50. So you're only going to get 4 of these 1 ounce silver bars. But if you're going for a more generic, let's say silver dragon or more regular silver bar, you might be able to increase that to 8 or 9 1 ounce silver bars. I'm not doing the maths in my head because I'm not that quick at maths, but you get the idea. But let's move back over to gold then, shall we? Say, maybe I don't get 3 1 ounce gold Britannias. Although, if I'm totally honest with you, I think that's what I would do. 5 grand, 3 1 ounce gold Britannias, and £200 change for some silver. I honestly think that'd be my investment. Maybe I'm looking for a little bit more diversification. Maybe I'm looking for a bit more liquidity. Well, maybe I'd consider going for 1/4 ounce gold Britannias. You guys know how much I love those. They're very, very liquid. The premiums on them aren't that bad at all. You're getting 7.7 grams of 24 carat gold bullion. Absolutely stunning. It's going to set you back around £450. So let's do the maths. I think that works out at about, 2 of those is about £900. 4 of those is about 1,800 quid. You're looking at 10 1/4 ounce gold Britannias for 5 grand, I think. Some of you guys may be absolutely hammering me in the comment section here of my maths. But like I say, normally I draft these videos up and I work it out to back my financial evidence. But today I wanted to roll off the cuff, a bit like my very first videos. So yeah, 5 grand. Do I want 1/4 ounce gold Britannias? Definitely. I love 1/4 ounce gold Britannias. I love that you can purchase these, and although they're small, they seem inconsequential when comparing them to 1 ounce gold Britannias. You're not locking in as much capital into the investment. You're able to liquidate it if you need to. Now, a lot of people say to me, well, if you're buying gold in the first place, why are you worried about potentially having to liquidate your precious metals to get you cash in the future? Well, that's the very point, isn't it? Who knows what's going to happen in the future? You may be good with money now. Your circumstances may be the best they've ever been, but you don't know what the future holds for you. So there's definitely something to be said, isn't there, for stacking fractional bullion. Great for liquidity and great for giving you access to cash without breaking into a huge investment that you might have to with, say, a 1 ounce gold Britannia. Maybe you're thinking, I'm not sure if I want to pay £450 for a tiny gold coin. Maybe bars are the way forward. Maybe a 5 gram gold bar. We know how popular 5 gram gold bars are. How many of those could you get for 5 grand? Well, I think one of these PAMP 5 gram gold bars is going to set you back about £300. So 3 of those is 900 quid. Double that with 6, that's £1,800. 1,800, 3,200, that's 12. I think you're looking at about 16 5 gram gold bars for 5 grand. Something like that. Again, quick maths. I'm not trying to work it out exactly, but you get the idea that I'm going with here. When it comes to fractional bullion, you're able to get a lot more individualistic items for that 5 grand. When we look at just buying a 1 ounce gold coin, you only are able to get 3 of those. Now, we know that we're locking in a lot of capital into an investment that's costing us a very good weight per value because you're not getting hammered on the premiums like you do with maybe smaller fractional bullion. But maybe that's not the idea for you. Maybe you're looking for more spreadability with your capital investment. I don't know. For me, it's tough. I love every bit of gold. I love 1 ounce gold Britannias. I love how substantial they are. I love how much of a wealth preservation they hold, how much capital. We're talking £1,650. But still, when it comes to 5 gram gold bars, you're still locking in, let's say, £300, £280 to £300. It's not pocket change, is it? Imagine how many 1 gram gold bars you could get for that £5,000. If you're buying from somewhere like Tavex Bullion, you're going to pick one of these up for about £60 with delivery. That is a lot of 1 gram gold bars for £5 Personally, I wouldn't do it. Premiums are too high. I know I stack them on a monthly basis, but that's an incremental, fun addition to my stack. I already have a gold and silver bullion stack that I'm more than happy with. And as a content creator, I find enjoyment in picking these up. But I certainly wouldn't go out and buy a huge bulk load for £5,000. I think the truthful answer for me is honestly, as a generic weight bullion stacker who tries to stay away from proof and premium pieces, my honest answer is that I would go for 3 1 ounce gold Britannias. And if I had the £200 so change, if we're saying I've only got to spend it on gold, then yeah, let's go for some 1 gram gold bars. Let's get as many as we can with that £200. And if we want to say, okay, well, I'm happy with the 3 ounces of gold, let's pick up some silver, some 1 ounce silver bars. Probably Perfect Dragon bars, or if I'm feeling a bit more flush with that £200, I'll try and get myself 3 or 4 Una and the Lion bars. So yeah, that's what I'd do if I had £5 starting off again with the knowledge I have now. But either way, like I always say, some gold's better than no gold. Whether you can afford to pick up a 1 gram gold bar or a 1 kilogram gold Valcambi bar, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're preserving our wealth, we're hedging against inflation, and you're starting that investment journey. So if you're a new precious metal stacker, maybe you haven't even made your first purchase, don't let this video put you off by the substantialness of some of these bigger valued items, because I started by purchasing 1 gram gold bars and 1 ounce silver bars. So it's all about a journey, and it's individual to you as an investor, but you can definitely take advice and some knowledge from other people to help you make maybe slightly better decisions. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I've had great fun filming this one. It's been a lot more relaxed, a lot more off the cuff. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. A huge shout out to my channel members. I really appreciate your support. And I look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. Bye-bye.